Alright guys, we're back with our very first viewer requested video. So today, I just got a brand new snake that's new to my collection, so I'm going to show you proper quarantine snake mite treatment procedure. Now, I know the local source I got this snake from, I know it has no snake mites, I know it's super healthy, but all of this is still all precautionary. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to soak it in water for 45 minutes to an hour. And then I'm going to put a single drop of Dawn dish soap in it, spin it around, put the snake back in, and leave it for another hour. What this does, it breaks down the hydrophobic scales of the snake to allow water in between and tight to it, so it's not just sitting beaded up on it, almost like beaded up on a wax car. So this allows, if there is any snake mite or snake mite eggs, it allows them to drown rather than reproducing and infesting your collection. So this is a good way to get your snakes soaked, hydrated, mite-free, and good to go. Still, after this, put them in a quarantine tank. If you go back and look at our other videos, we can show you exactly how we build a simple quarantine setup out of simple tubs for super cheap. I'd recommend checking it out. It's a real good video. It's what I'm going to do today after I'm done with this. So, let's go ahead, let's grab the snake. Boom. Well guys, here it is. What this is this right here is a coastal carpet python. Specifically, one of the baleen lines. It's called a tiger. So if you look across its top, it has dorsal striping that runs the whole way. And this is a polygenic trait. So in America, you can have the baleen lines, which are called tigers. Otherwise, they call them striped pythons. So this is a 2017 coastal female that, with any luck, I'm going to raise up, and in a year or two, maybe 3, we'll see on her size, maybe, hopefully, start producing some carpandros. So I'm going to breed my pure Aru green tree python male to her, and with any luck, have some really vibrant, really cool patterned green tree python hybrids called carpandros. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put her in this tub. If you look underneath this tub, there is a heat mat. This is a really cool trick I learned from Nerd. You take a heat mat, you put it on the table, you put your tub on top of it. The water right now is 83.5 degrees. So I have this set at 82 to 84 degrees, somewhere in there. I have just a simple cheap on-off thermostat. Good old Zilla. Just about everyone has them laying around. So I put that on top of the pad. I have a raised center tub, so the probe sits between the mat and the tub of water itself. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to put her in here and let her soak for an hour just so she hydrates up, and I know she has a nice full belly full of water. So I'm going to put her in gently. Another good trick too is to temp your snake before you do this. So this snake right now is at 82 degrees, and we're putting it in 83 degree water, so everything's non-drastic to the snake. We're trying to be as gentle as possible. You don't want to stress the snake, so we're trying to keep it as least amount of stress as possible. So I'm going to take a blanket, throw it over top like a big makeshift hide. I'll leave one side open so she can still see around, just a lot like a cage. So this side's open, she can see out, and I'll be back in an hour. Alright guys, it's been an hour now, so what I'm going to do is uncover. Try not to wing everything off because you don't want to spook your animal. I'm going to open the lid, do my best not to get bit, and I'm going to take Dawn dish soap. And I'm literally going to put the smallest of drops in there. Boop. I'm going to mix it up. Make sure that gets all the way around. Snakes are naturally hydrophobic, so what this does is it breaks down that bond between the water and the scales itself and allows it to smooth out. Go check out Garrett Hartle's video at Reach Out Reptiles. He does a great explanation of why we do this. So check it out there. I'm going to put the cover back on, and I'll see you guys in another hour. So now we've soaked him for an hour in water to allow him to rehydrate himself, drink as much water as he needed after all shipping and handling and all that good stuff. We placed 1 drop of Dawn dish soap in there and allowed him to soak for another hour. You can even allow up to 2, 3, 4 hours. I know Nerd does it for a couple days sometimes to allow his animals to soak. But I'm also putting my animals in quarantine. I'm gonna go ahead and take her out of here, put her in a quarantine tub in my basement in my own quarantine area. Check out our other videos. Go ahead, shameless plug, link in the description, about how to build one and how to set up your animal properly. I'm gonna go ahead, grab a couple rolls, paper towel, fold it up, take this off gently as to not spook your animal. So I'm gonna go ahead and get her dried off, and I'll see you guys next time.